Hey guys, it's Nicola, and if you don't know me, then nice to meet you. I'm Nicola Brielle, and I do cool, mediocre YouTube videos, which are pretty dope. I dyed my friend's hair once. I also made my friend sick on camera once. So you should totally subscribe if you haven't already. Also like this video because it's gonna be pretty creepy and funny, so yeah. So I have never done a story time on my channel. Never, but I always tell people this story. Like people that know me usually know this story because it's pretty creepy and it's really weird. And it's not clickbait. Let's be real, okay? I'm actually not clickbaiting anything here. It's all true. So that's interesting. Anyway, so I'm gonna talk for so long right now, and I'm gonna try and fit it all into like 10 minutes, 12 minutes, and I'm also gonna try not to repeat myself because that would be bad. Anyway, so it all started in I always do that. I always like hit the camera with my leg. Sauce. Anyway, so it all started in wait, I didn't make a disclaimer first. Everyone that I mentioned in this video has like the names that I mention. I've asked people for their permission to mention this video, so just in case. Everyone is letting me mention their names in this video. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Anyway, so it all started in the summer of 2016. Yeah. So we have exams here, obviously, like finals. So in the UK we have finals during May and June, sometimes the end of April, but usually it's full of May and most of like half of June. So yeah, so we were having exams, but you're usually off throughout those 2 months. You only go into school on your finals. I don't know if America and Australia and stuff like that do that, so I just wanted to get that out of it. Anyway, so yeah, we were off, and me and my friends would always meet up, and we would all go to school together for our finals, because we would either go support each other or there would be one or more of us that had the same exam. So yeah, so we would get a bus. I'm not going to say what number and stuff like that, because it can like expose where I live and stuff. Anyway, we would get the bus to school, and it would take like 30 minutes. So we took the bus every day, after and in the morning. In the morning I would get the bus myself, usually, and just meet my friends there. And after school we would get it together. And two of my friends would leave the bus early, and me and my friend Megan would be the witness of this, like the biggest witness of this, because they knew about this, but Megan and me were like the witnesses of this. So yeah, so Megan would always get off after me, so I got off before her, so she actually seen this. And one day we got on a bus, and there's at the back there's seats that go front way and then the back way, so you're facing the people that are sitting in front of you, obviously. Just the way the back seats are. So yeah, me and Megan just sit there, and this man, bear in mind this guy is about 50 to 60 years old, something between that age, and he's sitting there, and he's obviously like, he starts looking at us, like he's looking at us really creepily, but he starts talking to us, and we think nothing of it at this point, because every time I get a bus, someone talks to me. Whether it's a woman, a guy, a person my age, whether it's like a kid or something, I usually do talk to people like on a bus. So we think nothing of it. The guy starts being really weird, and he starts like weirdly smiling and stuff. So we're kind of creeped out, but like we think nothing of it because like whatever. So it comes to my bus stop, and I get off, and the guy gets off at the same bus stop as me, but he's like, when I'm waiting to get off, next to like the bus driver, he stands behind me, and he's like talking to me, but he keeps looking me up and down. Bear in mind, I was wearing school uniform here, so like you can't say that I was wearing like a crop top or like a short skirt or heels or something that would have made this guy look me up and down like that, but he did. So I was in school uniform, obviously meaning that I'm under 18, And I look a year younger or 2 years younger, most people say. So I don't look 18 right now. So when I was 16, I did not look 16. I looked about 15. Plus I had school uniform on. So it would have been like, what the heck. Anyway, so yeah, he's looking me up and down. He gets off at the same bus stop as me, and I obviously think nothing of it. I'm just kind of creeped out. But I think nothing of it. People are like that, whatever. I'll never see the guy again. Next day, or a couple of days later, I can't remember when it was, I think it was like a couple of days later, we obviously do the same routine with my friends, and we get the bus, they get off, me and Megan are the only ones in the bus. So me and Megan sit at the back of the bus this time, and the guy is sitting at the more of the front of the bus, like the middle-ish of the bus. But he keeps, like, he sees us, because he was already, like, on the bus stop before us, and I think we saw him, so we got the other bus stop. Like, we stood at the other bus stop, so he wouldn't stand next to us. So he was already on the bus, so he realized we were on the bus, so he kept looking back at us, okay? Which was really weird. And yeah, so he keeps looking back at us. And me and Megan are like, what the heck? And we're like texting each other, and we're like, what is this guy doing? This is creepy. So we're like, whatever. We're like, maybe it's just because he knows us. He spoke to us, he's old, maybe he has not many friends because he's already old. Maybe he doesn't live with his family, so he wants someone to talk to. Okay, right, that happens, okay. So we think nothing of it still, like, we're kind of like, whatever. And the guy keeps looking back at when I get off. I get off and he gets up behind me and he looks me up and down again and he starts talking to me. He's like, how's school? Are you at school and stuff like that? Like, really weird questions. And I was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then when I was creeped out at this point, I was like, okay, and like I went home really, really fast, but he got off and he was like walking with me. He crossed the road to the lights, but he kept looking at me. So like I was on this side of the road, he was on this side of the road, and he kept walking the same way as me, but in a different, like, on the other street, on the other side of the road, sorry, and he's, like, walking, but he's watching me. I could feel him watch me, and I looked, like, sideways to, like, look at the cars or something, like I was pretending, but he was looking at me, like, as if he was, like, wanting to know where I live or something. So I ended up, walking around my house, and then coming back, because I thought that was more safe. Not gonna lie, I was really scared, so I was like, I'm just gonna go around. Yeah, because I don't want to die. Anyway, so the guy wasn't there when I came back, and I obviously walk into my house, whatever. And yeah, then one day I walk out the house myself, and he's like really close to my house, and he's like on the other side of the road again, but he keeps looking at me and he's like waving, like trying to get my attention. So I'm like, yeah, and I like walk away and like look the other way so he doesn't see me. He doesn't know my name or anything, so he wouldn't have shouted it, but he kept waving, and like you could tell he was waving at me. So I just started walking really fast. So that was another day. Then we got the bus again, and this happened multiple times. Like it happened about 3 to 4 times that me and Megan would get the bus. He would then get off at the same bus stop as me, but watching if I actually get off at that bus stop, and then he would like walk and look where I'm going, and then I would have to walk around my house and then go in, and then he would like, he would not be there, so then I walk in. And yeah, so I had to do that a couple of times, and after a couple of times, me and Megan decided to be smart, and we planned, in school before we got the bus, we planned to, we decided that I would get off at a different bus stop. I would get off at a bus stop after my bus stop. So I'll usually get off at this bus stop, but there was another one there, so I was like, I'm gonna get off at the next bus stop and see if he gets off at the same bus stop as me. Because it's, it's kind of weird, like, if it's just a coincidence and it's just me and Megan being dramatic, then it's gonna be okay. Like, he's not gonna get off at the same bus stop as me. He probably won't. Like, we were creeped out, and we were like, he's obviously not. It's just our imagination. So we were thinking we're gonna do that. So we planned doing that. So now we're on the bus, and the guy's there. He's also sitting at the front again, and we're more at the back. I decided to like pretend that I get off at that bus stop that I usually get off at. So he gets up and then looks back at me, sees that I'm not getting off at this bus stop, sits back down, and it was really, really obvious. Like, it was the most obvious thing ever. I'm not joking. It was scary. This is the time me and Megan were like, what? No, bye, die, what? Yeah, that's what me and Megan were like. We were like creeped out after this point. It's so scary. Anyway, so he goes up and then he sits back down and he's like whatever. So like it was obvious that he was getting on the same bus stop as me. And then I get up to get off the next bus stop, and he gets off behind me and stands behind me again, and he's looking me up and down and stuff. Again, and he does the same, and he gets off at the same bus stop as me, and I was like, right, so this isn't a coincidence that he's just like, you know, talking to me because we get off at the same bus stop or something, or we live close. No, because I got off at the different bus stop, and he deliberately got up and sat back down because I wasn't getting off at that one. It was just messed up. So yeah. So then we're like, you know, creeped out and stuff like that. Then my exams finished, so I wouldn't get the bus. But if I got the bus to my friend's house, you all guys know him. He's the guy that I dyed his hair. Scott, I was going to his house to like hang out and stuff with him, my friends, and the guy was on the bus again, and he would like try to get my attention, and I'd pretend I can't see him, and my music was loud, so that like, you know, he wouldn't talk to me. And it would just repeat. Every time I would get that bus, he would always be on that bus at the same time as me. Then it would be like, I would get out the house and I would always see him. So every time I got out of the house to like go to the grocery store, go to town, go literally anywhere, he would be across the road from me. He would always just be there. And it's like creepy. I don't know if this was a coincidence or what, but it doesn't look like a coincidence. So if he gets off at the same bus stop as me deliberately, like, it was messed up. Okay, guys, like, you understand where I'm coming from, right? Like, everyone would be kind of scared. Like, it's not a coincidence if someone deliberately gets off at the same bus stop as you. Like, what the heck? And he's always there. So then, I decided to get my friend, that is a guy, to just walk with me. And I was like, if we see this guy, can you, like, I don't know, look at him and pretend you're, like, my boyfriend or something? So he, like, F's off because it's really weird. Like, this is really creeping me out. Like, I was actually genuinely scared. I thought I was gonna get assassinated and kidnapped. My friend, Chloe, you know, she's the one that was sick in the video. Chloe was with me, and I pointed to him at her, and I was standing with her mom, and I told her mom as well. Like, her mom knows me from when I was a little kid. So I kind of told her because she was like, there's a guy trying to get your attention on the other side of the road. And I was like, no, he's that, like, guy. And, like, I explained it. She was really pissed. Like, she really wanted to, like, kill him right then and there. And they both also, like, seen the way he was looking at me and seen the way he was trying to get my attention and stuff. And they thought it was really wrong as well. Like, it was really not normal. It was weird. So, yeah. So I got my friend to come with me and pretend he was like my boyfriend type of thing, like just to be like close to me or like hold my hand or something like that when he's there, because I was sure we were gonna see him because I saw him every time I was out. So we did see him, and the guy was trying to get my attention, but then he seen my friend obviously look at him in a really wrong way. Like, my friend just like went or something like that, like he growled at him and like gave him the vibe like, F you, because I will, like, beat your ass if you're, like, not gonna F off, right? So, yeah. And, so that happened, and I didn't see the guy for a while. I didn't see him for a while. I'm gonna sneeze. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I'm not gonna sneeze. Okay, so yeah, I haven't seen the guy for a while, and then, yeah, I didn't see him for a while. Then I saw him. This was summer. I saw him like 6 months later once, and he was trying to get my attention again. Then I didn't see him for a while again. And then I saw him again the next summer. So summer 2017, I saw him again. He's like a bear or something. Like, he's hiding in the winter, but every summer I see him and he's being creepy. Like, it's really weird. Anyway, I seen him in summer 2017 as well, and he was like, trying to get my attention, and this little old lady was on the same side of the road as me, and he was on another, and she was like trying to talk to me. So I was like so happy that she was trying to like talk to me, because she was asking me something like where to go, and I was like, yes, lifesaver here, and I was like telling her where to go, but I like the corner of my eye, I kept looking at him, and I could see that he was looking at me and trying to get my attention, like he was waving again, like really weirdly, and yeah, and then I kept seeing him at the bus stops as well. It's weird. It's really weird. It's messed up. I don't know what you guys think. I know this is a really pointless story and like it's weird, but you guys requested this and so why not tell it? It is quite weird and it's quite creepy. It doesn't really go to a conclusion or anything like that. I will update you guys on the situation if anything more happens, but till now, since last summer, I haven't seen him again, but I do expect to see him this summer again, because it seems like I just see him during the summer, and he's like dead during the winter. I don't know what to think about this, but it's creepy, and I felt really stalked, like, really stalked. It was messed up. So, yeah, I mean, that is the story. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I kicked the camera again. Well, great. Need to learn not to kick the camera. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a bit lame, whatever, but you guys wanted this, why not? I also have a really weird story of where a name haunts me. So that's dope. Yeah, a name haunts me. It's weird. I think, yeah, I'm gonna do that story time next time. So yeah, like this video if you want to see more story times, or if you want to see the story time about this creepy name haunting me, because I'm not joking, a name is haunting me. I am not kidding. I'm 100% serious. This is not clickbait. I swear. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and it's so long, well, but whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Subscribe, comment down below more video ideas and stuff like that. I have like about more videos to come out, and then I'm out of ideas, so I think you should guys like comment down below or DM me or something like that. Follow my social medias, which are down below as well. Click the subscribe button because I know you want to, and I'm such a Gucci person, so I think you should. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a lovely day or night, and I will see you guys later. Bye!